Greetings, comrades, and welcome to another episode of Crisis in the Kremlin. In the last episode, we were deciding just what we should do with all these science points. I feel like what we really are going to want is just life militarization and weapons increasing. I don't know why that's something we didn't have before, but that should give us all of the military might that we will ever need. So we can only hope. Now let's see what happens. Everything is quiet. And we got Senegal in. So we're going to give some. Wait, what the hell is that tiny thing? Is it just me, or is there this tiny little gray stripe down there? I really don't know what that is. But I guess it really doesn't matter. As long as it's not some hidden country that I'm not able to click on. Yeah, no. Probably just some sort of river, maybe? I'm not all too sure, to be honest. Things are quiet, things are quiet, things are quiet. The results of strange try. After the beginning of the realization of your plan, a lot of authorities came together and began discussing further life behind your back. And now they organized the new Congress in order to exclude you from the party and remove you from your position. Their main accusations: destructions of communism's moral ethics, betraying collectivist principles of ruling the country, installing social fascism. Conservatives indeed see you as a threat for the country, the ideology, and them personally. We can't defeat them with words. People who won't support us in the fight begin mass arrests while expanding KGB rights. The Congress didn't even start when KGB agents broke into all government buildings in Moscow. Then a wave of arrests wiped across the country. New hunt after enemies of the state became a usual thing for your citizens. So that's something. KGB is very powerful. We need to make sure that the army is very powerful too. And so we are going to give a little bit of money over to equipment. Everything is quiet. The great hour. Comrade, you are surrounded. All military forces are under our full control, and the party fully supports our actions. Your time is up. We won't allow your pointless repressions and destruction of Leninism. Power must pass to the new and decisive people who create a new type of man, the Soviet man. Give up. The Allied countries can't help us. We could begin mass arrests again, but I think we're going to call these soldiers for help. It says all military forces are under control, but your call to soldier masses wasn't ignored. You've always been an idol for them, who made them believe in themselves, an army, glorious future, and who made all conditions for wonderful present. And now, soldier activists, loyal to you, raise other soldiers against their officers. Your power is restored at the expense of military power. So now our soldiers greatly reduced. Our total military power reduced even further. But we remain in control of the country. So we are going to increase spending over to equipment. And I guess we'll support revolution over here. Yeah, we'll just get a little country. I'm not sure if OGAS just wins the game. I think it might, but I'm not entirely certain. Everything is quiet. Our impossible way. Now, when all our opponents are eliminated, it's time to secure a country from counter-revolutionaries and consumerist ideology. We're going to continue Andropov's campaign, support discipline, cleanse the government from enemies, with transfer of power to the communistic party of the state security. And you're the redundant element of our glorious Soviet future. Retire while you can. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the KGB. So now we're gonna have to call for the soldiers again. Your call to soldier masses wasn't ignored once again. There we go. Now soldier activists loyal to you raise other soldiers against KGB and destroy their HQs. Your power is restored at the expense of safety. So number of army went down again, which is bad. Power KGB is plummeted. Soldier loyalty went down a little bit, but it's still high enough. Let's see, what did go down? Luxury and law and order. Not that much, actually. I think we're gonna have to give money back to KGB, but then again, right now is probably not the best time. We're just gonna keep going. New level of threats, okay, whatever. Who honestly cares? Weak special services. The KGB power is very low and it's worrying the whole state machine. Is it worrying to you too? We're gonna just transfer money from the budget. Money was transferred, but will it help? Let's see. Yep, it certainly helped. Corruption increased as well, which is sad, but that's what happens sometimes. Everything is quiet. We have political power. And so now we can once again start foreign policy back to Brezhnev. I guess right now we just wait. Why are our relations with the United States so negative? That's what I'm not sure of. Well, should still be fine. If we have to do Detente like a few more times, it'll be worth it. Hopefully. I hope we have enough army and money and all that. Quiet, quiet, quiet. New level of threat. Detente. Switch back to foreign policy. Ooh! Because of your brave and confident actions, we managed to make the first step from socialism to communism. Commodity money system was partly cancelled. Many spheres of production were automated or automatized, which led to the dying of the statistic forms of labor, and in economy, the system of 5-year prices reductions was approved. Instead of their rising, which in total definitely brings the beginning of the communist economy closer. And our people now for sure secured from deficit, lack of free apartments, and lack of something in the fridge, considering that now every person definitely has the fridge itself. That's our victory. So that counts as us winning. Hold on. Comrade, we have something to discuss. Your health, as you can see, is not that great, and the system can change significantly after your death. Well, no, you can guarantee that your cold personality will remain. Do you have an idea how to evade it? Don't worry. I'll rule forever. Unseen strengthening of cold personality began in the USSR. Songs about ruler are sung everywhere. He is glorified in history. Monuments are being built. Cities and villages are named after him. became new great communists like Marx and Lenin. Well, that's the end of this series. I'm going to make another episode about going forward, but I do genuinely hope that you enjoyed this. I know it kind of had a lot of flip-flopping where in hindsight, I maybe didn't even need to support all these countries. We could still continue and just bring down the United States, but I think that's kind of redundant. If you want to see it, then fine. But I think for the most part, probably gonna have this just be the end. Once again though, I'm going to make another video, and it's gonna be about the future of the channel, what games you want me to play next. I'm thinking about just talking about Marxist theory, doing a couple of videos on that. And yeah, I hope that you'll keep watching. So goodbye everyone.